everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Emma and this is Emma's Sewing Space. Welcome to Friday Sews video, but it's actually Wednesday for me because I've got a pretty full on day on Thursday and Friday working, so they've got a spare bit of time to do a Friday Sews on a Wednesday. So anyway, don't tell anyone. So today I'm wearing a Tilly and the Buttons Billy jumper. It seemed like this waffle knit. I got it a long time ago, that's why it's a bit faded now, from Northern Monkey Makes. I don't even know if they're still open anymore, that online shop. I've not seen them for a long time out and about, and I've not looked, to be honest, so maybe I'll have a look and I'll link them down below because they used to have some really good stretch fabric. Yes, I'll have a look. But actually, if you've got Instagram, check out my Instagram page because I actually made this into a Billy dress, but it just looked too much like nightwear. So I just cut it into the jumper in the end and put a little bit of fabric in my stash. That's I've just got ready to wear leggings on today. Yeah, so that's that. I know I've been to work this morning, so I've just I wear my scruffy clothes for work, so that's why I've got this on, because it's very old now. I need to replace a lot of things actually that I have made, because I've realised that I tend to make a pattern once and then I don't go back to it again, which is really daft. I really need to start remaking things. But speaking of that, this is my second Faye blouse. If you go back to my previous video or one before that, you'll see that I've made one of these already and I absolutely love the style of it. It's great. So this is the Tammy Handmade FA blouse, and there's lots of different options. There's the line drawings there, you can just see there. You can do short sleeve, long sleeve, and high neck, v-neck. It's just brilliant. So anyway, that's what my buttons were for that I showed you in my previous vlog. So here's the blouse. Oh, look at that in the fabric, amazing. So I got this fabric from Beyond the Pink Door a couple of months ago. It's so soft and it's like a tencel viscose, I think it was, but there's a lot of loose threads I need to chop off. But these buttons are what I got yesterday. Don't know if you can see, there's like orange, different oranges in there. But look at that match. I just think they're gonna look awesome. So I just need to put them on and cut my buttonholes. I've done the buttonholes there. I just need to use my buttonhole chopper. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I absolutely love my buttonhole chopper. It's the best, apart from my Vario tool. That is actually another great tool that I use all the time. So there's the fabric, and I can't really put any pictures in yet because I haven't finished it, but next time I will. But it's my little boy's nativity play on Tuesday, so I'll get that done. And I said to him I'll wear this so he can spot me in the crowd because it's very bright and summery. I'll definitely cheer up the day anyway. So that's what I've been working on. So I've nearly finished that, so that's brilliant. It's always good to get a project finished, especially when you don't get a lot of time. It's like when you finally do it, it's like, yeah, I've made something. And then I've also cut out the Pattern Emporium Chelsea skirt. Here we go. I haven't made the long version. I'm not a long skirt kind of person, so I've made the short skirt there. I'm just going to grab the fabric because I've left everything down there. So I'm making a tartan mini skirt, so that's going to be really lovely and Christmassy. I tried my best to pattern match, but I'm not too fussed about it, to be honest. I think it'll just look really cool. I'm doing the pocketless version because again on this there's loads of options. You can see down there on the line drawings there's diagonal pockets, utility, retro. You can do it long, knee length, maxi, and there's lots of panels, that's all, that go together. But I find the sizing a bit odd. I've made Pattern Emporium smitten jacket and the sizing were fine, but on this skirt I'm normally like a size 12 in shop bought things, and I know it's very different, But this is extremely different. I've had to make like a 16 in this, which but it's fine, you know. But it's just a word of warning really, because if you don't go very high in size actually. Well, it goes to a size 20. Yeah, it goes to a size 20, but I've done a 16 and I'm normally a 12 because the top of the waistband for that is a 37, and that's the top of the waistband though. My hips are like 41. I've got quite a curvy figure, so I've gone for a size 16, which 37's a bit small really. And then it goes 39 and then 41 for a size 20. So the sizing is just a bit odd. It's a bit odd. So just be careful if you want to make that. I don't think it's very size inclusive at all. But, so that's that anyway. So I cut that out yesterday, so I'm gonna change my overlocker thread. Change that to black and then crack on with that. And then I also cut out the Winnie trousers yesterday in that lovely like denim fabric I got from Rainbow Fabrics, and I've gone for the flat fronted version here with the pockets. I haven't done pockets on the skirt because I'm generally not a pocket person, but I do like them on a trouser. I think they do look nice on a trouser, but in dresses and skirts I don't generally put pockets in. I don't really carry much, to be honest. Like when I go to school run, which is the most place I go, I just take my house keys. I don't even take my phone. And then when I go out and about, I take a little bag. So yeah, I am not a pocket girl, I'm afraid. So I'll just grab that fabric as well, because again I've left everything on the floor down here. That's the front pocket facing. So this, I showed this the other day. That's just like a really nice denim I've got from Rainbow Fabrics. So they're going to be my Winnie trousers. I'm really looking forward to making them because the lady at my social were making them, and she let me try them on because she said they come up a little bit big. So I tried on a size 4, which I normally make a size 5 in tilling the buttons, and they fit perfect. So I didn't even measure myself, I just straight cut out a size 4, so fingers crossed it'll all work out okay. And then, because I got my quilting ruler at the knitting and stitching show, finally I've got one, yay! So I'm going to start working on this as well. This is a pattern that I got from a little village called Navenby, and they were doing like a de-stash event a couple of months ago. So the lady who, it's a bit crumpled and stuff, but a lady who drafted this pattern, she had like a little shop, but she's retiring, so she was selling everything at half price. And as you can see there, you know, that style's not really to my taste, but then I was rummaging deep in her boxes, then I found one that were a lot more fun, like colours, you know. So so that it's hard to envision it now because that's like really oldie worldy and that's really funky, but hopefully it'll look fine once I've done it. But I've realised over the last like 12 hours or whatever, I really need to learn how to use this, because I know it's a ruler, but there's a lot going on there, isn't there? And there is YouTube videos that show you how to properly use a quilting ruler. So that's, I'm going to research about it so I get it right. But I don't think there's no complicated corners as such in that. I don't think. I mean, I've never done quilting very much before, so all I need to do for that is buy like the wadding for the middle of it, because it's only a table runner, so I don't need anything too thick or anything. So I'm going to give that a go. So yeah, I might take that to my social on 7th of December, because we're actually fully booked that day, because every year I do like a Christmas special. So last Christmas I got some afternoon tea boxes, and everyone paid for themselves, you know, but I ordered them all in and they were amazing. It's so lovely. So we sat there at the sewing machines eating all this Christmas stuff. It was great. But the pub opposite wasn't open at the time, so this year we're going to pack up early, maybe 1:30, and then we're going to go over to the pub for 2 o'clock, and we're all going to have a Christmas meal. So there's like 12 of us that are going, and it's going to be amazing. So I'm really looking forward to that, because I suppose we do chat, but not, it might be on a different level, you know, because it's a lot of sewing and a bit of family talk, I suppose, but nothing really more than that. So I'm hoping to get to know people a bit better, I suppose, so that'll be really nice. I'm looking forward to that a lot. So yeah, I think I might take that, because I get it all cut out and then it'll be a lot of straight lines, I think, by the looks of it. So that'll be easy to do. And there's a lot of ladies that have done quilting as well there, so hopefully they'll be able to help me, because there's a lady and I think she's got a pattern from this person as well, and I'm sure it was like a table centerpiece that you put a candle in the middle, but it was like a round fan and it kind of thing, if that makes sense. It was circles put together. Anyway, I can't explain it, but yeah, it was the same lady that drafted this pattern, so she must know her as well from somewhere or whatever. So yeah, that's my plans going forward. I've got nothing else planned sewing wise, any events or anything, because I always find these de-stashes and what have you, but yeah, there's nothing coming up, just my social on the 7th. And then the next one's the 4th of January. Gosh, so what else? Oh, a lady in the village actually. There's like a village magazine that goes around to everyone's door, and the lady that runs that said, "Oh, can I come and do a bit of photography and put you in the local magazine, so everyone like knows what you do and knows what the village can offer and stuff like that." So yeah, I'm gonna be in the local magazine, so that's exciting. I don't know if they're gonna like interview me or anything, but yeah, so they're gonna come and take a few photographs in the December. So I'm hoping that the tree will be up in the village hall and some decorations, because then, you know, it'll just be a bit more festive and it'll look really cool on the photographs, I suppose, as well. So yeah, yes, that's all I've got to report really. So I hope you're all okay and get lots of time to sew, and I suppose next week we'll be able to open all the advent calendars. So I haven't bought any advent calendars from a shop, but what I've done with my friend, it was Rachel G Sews. I put her handle down below, she's on Instagram, but we've made each other a calendar this year. I mean, I've known Rachel since I was about 2, and now I'm like 41. So I've got big hopes for this calendar. So there's one thing to open every day, and well, I started like last February, I think, just because I go to a lot of craft shops and craft fairs, and I've just been picking up interesting bits for her throughout the year, and just putting them in a bag, wrapping them, sticking a number on. So I really can't remember half the stuff that's in there, to be honest. I hope she likes it anyway. So that's going to be exciting. So maybe there'll be some sewing bits that I can share with you. I've no idea, but I can't wait for Monday anyway. And then I've got the chocolate calendar. I can't not have a chocolate calendar. So I've got a dairy milk Biscoff one, and I think it's like chunks of dairy milk, or you get a Biscoff one. So yeah, a bit exciting. And I've got my kids. My kids just chose their own like Kinder one, or I can't remember what my youngest chose. I think it's a Paw Patrol one, but I was like, are you sure you want a Paw Patrol one? Because you just get a plain bit of chocolate that's really not tasty. And he's like, yeah, I love Paw Patrol. I'm like, oh, okay. So he's got a really rubbish calendar, to be honest. And I bet like after a few days he'll be like, can I try yours? And then he'll be like, can we swap calendars? So got a lot to come yet, you know. Anyway, I'll sign off for now. I hope you have a great weekend. Happy Friday. I hope you get lots of time to sew over the weekend. I might do on Saturday, fingers crossed, but on Sunday we've got football match. Ooh, so I got to get my hat and scarf on, ready for that. So I hope you all are well, and I'll speak to you all soon. Thank you. Bye.